Hello and welcome back to Joe Teaches Dwarf Fortress!
I'm Joseph.
I'm Al.
We're here at, Boot Teach. We have not been using that word a lot, for obvious reasons. Not the greatest.
I've been using it a lot, but not just in Let's Play.
Yes.
In my
Boot
personal
Teach.
time.
So when we left off, this idiot had claimed to forge...
A glass forge, right? It was a glass forge, and then he's like, I need glass! And we can't make glass because
just
he
all
has
kinds
the
of
glass
things
forge.
wrong with that. Yes. He looks like this is him, I think, right here. It looks like he went out to get some bones, because he also wanted that, and I did slaughter something, I think, at the end of the last Let's Play. So, I think he's... Actually, I don't know where he is. He's not at the glass forge. He's running off getting stuff.
Maybe he does have glass? I thought...
Maybe we had some from just,
From the embark?
Yeah. This is interesting.
What? Protect a snatcher. Protect the children. I've never had this in my
I've never had
playthrough.
this either. I was actually reading old, some old Let's Plays and stuff, and the goblin kidnappers are very prevalent. And I was like, I've never even seen one of these. Here's one. A goblin thief. And we have a squad. I don't know if they're armed, but they're gonna go punch this guy to death. Probably in reality they'll chase him off. I don't think a single goblin thief is gonna...
How do they know? Like, somebody must have spotted him, right? That's
honestly,
how we...
I think this cat did.
Did he? And he, like,
because you can
got on his walkie-talkie and...
Yes.
Said, guys, there's a snatcher out there.
You can definitely tie dogs, on chains and have them at your doorway to spot thieves. So this cat possibly got eyes on him.
Okay. Fair enough.
Yeah.
There he went. We need to follow him.
Or
Or have something happen. Did you tell him to attack him, first of all?
I did, and again, I think with single thieves, I think he just ran off.
Well, that's disappointing.
As soon as they get
I wanted
spotted,
something fun to happen.
Apparently we have a diplomat hanging out who's a Charlie work. I don't know what this means. So that's the thing.
I don't know how to say that.
Yes. A stockpile full of statues. Oh, I think I'm out of drinks, based on how many people are running to the rivers.
That's not good.
Actually just had a fort die from dehydration. Very mature fort, very far along.
Oh no.
Just completely...
I had a bad experience, so I haven't played Dwarf Fortress in a little bit. I was like, well, I definitely need to make sure I get into it so I don't get rusty, because you've been taking over, and I haven't been in doing the keystrokes and stuff. So I went to play Dwarf Fortress, and I got my fort up and started. I felt pretty good, but I was only about 30 minutes in, and a necromancer just came and wiped me out. It may not even been 30 minutes in. Like, I didn't have time to build a door. I was just sort of doing your very basic setup stuff, and some guy just wandered in and was like, "Yep, you're dead now."
That's
so that was disappointing.
That's a weird mix of wanting some action, and I'm watching this guy, the possessed guy, is having all sorts of stuff. He seems not
to be hindered by anything in particular. He's wandering about getting his stuff.
And I guess I ordered people to make glass raw. That's right. You tried to say that at the end of the last Let's Play, and I tried to make a soundbite out of it. I have a soundbite of it, actually.
Raw green grease. Raw green glass.
What about grease?
I don't know. It's a musical.
It is. They had a live version of it with all the kids' favorite singers.
Yes, really.
Recently.
Man, talk about appealing to that youth demographic. We've discovered a downward passage. Yes. Good.
What?
We've discovered a downward passage, Joe.
Yes, thanks.
It just said that on the screen.
This is the...
There's the cave. Is that 10 levels deep? Nope. That's way deeper.
What is this?
It's a downward passage. We've been over this.
It's the very top part of a... Like this weird little... Like, that's all it is. You can see the walls all the way around, and the up-ramp and down-ramp to get in, until you get to...
you can't see down at the bottom.
Here it starts to widen out a bit. But this is just excavating. Excavating? Excavating. I'm just gonna...
I would block that off if I was you. That's not a giant hole to begin with.
This is easy enough to fix. Yeah, we can just... Nope, we don't want to smooth that. Let's try that again. Just want to build a wall. Good lord.
I saw the doors pop up, and somehow I thought you were building doors all in there, and that was even funnier to me.
Classic door defense. Builds an Ovaltine wall. And hopefully he'll be on this side of the wall when he builds it.
Ovaltine?
That's what it looked like. Here he comes to build it. Again, hopefully he's not going to... Oh, yep. You're an idiot. I hate you so much.
Cancel construction?
Remove construction. Now he's gonna knock down the wall. Honestly. With this and then the ramps last week.
I don't understand, and I know we've talked about pathing in the past, but I don't understand why he's digging there further along, and you still have these other two arms that are waiting to be dug out.
These here, you mean?
Yeah.
I think he was here. Okay, hang on, let me get this.
Yeah, I realized that he was there first. I'm saying, why didn't he start with the ones that are closer to the door?
Olivine. Well, because he stopped here, this got canceled, and he was like, beep, 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 I need to mine something, and this was 1 away, and this was 5 away.
Isn't our door to the right here, though? I mean, the entrance? Oh, is it to the... What? I can't tell which direction. So, the entrance to this mine...
Yes.
Which direction is it from that downward slope? Or downward passage?
Well, here's the kennel. I'll move it. So here's the start.
Right.
And then off to the left.
Yes, so if he's moving to the left from the stairs, why would he
do that? I understand what you're saying. Why didn't these get mined before that one?
This is not a complicated question.
I thought you meant, why did he pop over to this one down here?
No. Well, I guess it's part of the same question. Who knows?
It looks like there was a miner here. There was a miner here. They might have been occupado. And he went to the next one.
I guess it makes as much sense as the dude holing himself in with the door.
Actually,
he needs 3-bit tin bars, Joe.
Yes. I was making tin bins. I've actually, sad as this is to say, and I probably taught you this, been under the impression that you need to make metal bins, which is not true. You can make wood bins. Which is really astounding to me that I never do that. Wood's
a lot more abundant than metal, Joe.
Yes, it is, and you can make them a lot earlier. Alright, did I not?
That's a good tip.
Fun tip
here. We are at episode 32 of Joe Teaches Al. We're like, by the way, guys... If you've made it 30 episodes in, you might want to know you can make a wooden bin.
I mean, imagine my face when I read that last week. I literally was like, wait, what?
This great tutorial series we have going on here.
Bins, and I'm like, all right, we can make rock bins, right? And then I try and make rock bins, and you can't. And then I get into the whole, you can make a rock coffer and a rock cabinet, and then I start looking those up, but those aren't the same as bins, and then it just never occurred to me to backtrack to that point again and be like, well, maybe let's try wood. Never.
Meanwhile, he's screaming for rock, tan hides, and rock.
He's got rock. I mean, rock blocks. He's got rock blocks, right?
Have we told him to build rock blocks? I don't remember that happening, but sometimes you're doing things that I'm not exactly paying attention to.
Right here. I guess I queued him up. So, yes. And I remember I killed an animal, so I thought...
Don't you need to actually tan the hide, though?
You do need to tan the hide, but that happens... Where is my... I know you don't know this. Where did these people sleep? Okay, down here it is. Alright. Fishery I've got. Tanner's shop. So there should be, after they butcher them, the tanning is auto.
Oh, it is auto?
Yeah. Like the cow
Well, just in case, hit add new tan. Maybe he needs all the tan hides. See if there's a... You can't do it. Okay.
I might need to kill another animal. I mean, he was gathering tons of stuff. Also, why haven't I made this a food stockpile? Again, I know you don't know. But I'm wondering if possibly...
I don't know, Joe.
Possibly that, for some reason, might have stuck in your head, and you can be like, oh, well, it's because you decided to blah, blah, blah. So let's...
For those of you coming in on episode 32 of Joe Teaches Al, you can make a food stockpile right by your kitchen.
Yeah, and your dining hall. Whoa, Elven Caravan from Zokusasalo. That's the town at the end of Shawshank Redemption. Not really, but I can't remember the name of the town at the end of Shawshank Redemption, so I always just make up words.
Okay.
We've got tons of statues, which weren't the massive gold mine I was hoping.
What?
Like $15 each. The statues?
Oh, they're getting better.
They are. They're true. Oh.
Oh.
Guess what it's time to start doing also?
What?
Well, did you see where I was pointing?
No, I didn't see where you were pointing.
Why wouldn't you
I'm
look
not
at where
with I didn't see your cursor is very small on the screen, Joe.
You know, it shows up much better on YouTube. I was noticing. I do remember being on your end of the Skype. Do you see where I'm pointing now?
Yes, I do. Now that you've asked me to look where the cursor is and I've found it and you're moving. No, oh, okay, now I'm down by your taskbar.
Well, no, you're not supposed to be looking at my cursor now. You can look at my cursor here and then stop following the cursor and look at what the cursor was pointing at.
There's a little flashing thing in your kennel? Or not kennel, that's your grazing pasture, right?
That is a corpse stockpile.
Well, never mind then.
We have dead dwarves from the cave-in that need interning. We've got dead dwarves. I guess I'm going to slaughter another animal. This is madness. Everything went firing off at once because that idiot, meaning me, collapsed the cave.
I was going to say, which idiot are we talking about here?
Well, I have multiple border buffalo bulls, so that is okay. Well, you know what? Let's not do that. I have all these...
Border buffaloes?
Border buffaloes. I have all these stupid mules and donkeys.
Also, Dwarf Fortress 32, the one where we forget how to talk. I assume this is going to be 32, I think that's right.
We forgot to count also, it's fine. Rock blocks, which people are making, and then... where do these guys go? What in the hell? Is this guy injured? This is just madness. Everything is just bedlam. No job. He's just hanging out?
Well, I mean, Bedlam is the correct place for madness.
He's drowsy and distracted, and his left foot seems a bit bad. He's drowsy? That sounds like a Simon and Garfunkel song.
Maybe he got hit with a rock from the falling ceiling?
Yeah, I'm guessing that's what happened. Maybe I'll make him a crutch? Sure. Encrust finished goods with petrified wood? That's so far from what I wanted. I'll make 5 crutches. Maybe I need a hospital too. All right, you know what? There's too many balls in the air at the moment. I'm getting a little...
Don't forget to flood your arboretum that you killed people for.
Yeah, that's also in the back of my mind, that I killed multiple people to make. Okay, they're the rock blocks. So they're in the process of making rock blocks. And we're killing an animal. That is at the top of my head. Also want to see if we can get some sand out of the elves. Whoa. There's
their stuff.
Another tip I learned, which is also hilariously... no. What do I do? Tick mark all of them? Shift enter.
That's a good tip.
Oh, the Gen 10.
Just the tip.
Just the tip. If you hit F10, it redraws the screen, and that will get rid of all of the clunky font stuff we've been having problems with.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, you have to hit it every time you encounter it, so it's not a fix-all, but if something's particularly bad, we can get a python in a cage. We're buying that, sir.
It's a T-wood cage, too, so...
Yes, that's very... And coconuts.
How did they... Wait.
Yes?
How'd they get a wooden cage?
The elves make things out of fallen wood.
Oh,
They're
okay.
happy to do that. Here are some rubber wood arrows, which seems like a bad idea to me. Just want sand, people. Just want sand. I don't know.
Sand people. That's Star Wars.
Sand people. And we're back to the coconuts. This is what they brought. They brought... Oh, I hate you so much. What is that? Oh, cacao
No DF
wood.
hack for this yet, huh?
Nope.
Again,
I was
on.
tinkering around, updating and stuff last night. Maybe I'm not opening it correctly, but as far as I know... Okay, so we don't want to give them everything here, because...
I would have assumed that I would have seen more
ridiculous.
Big news on the Dwarf Fortress subreddit if there was a DF hack released for one of the newer versions.
All right, Mr. Broker. Will they take 440 in profit?
Yes, they will.
You are correct. So we got our snake and our coconuts.
440 is actually pretty exorbitant. I think. I
just realized what I traded for. I had completely lost the plot there. All right.
You traded like half of your gems for a snake
and some coconuts. I don't know.
Well, that's good.
Yes. I must have rock. And I'm hitting F10 and it's just... Oh, rock? You have rock, right? We have raw rock somewhere. Did we run out of raw rock? That would be interesting. Now we want plant cloth and
raw green glass. No, okay, that was still the stuff he needed before. Did we make the glass with the furnace that we had? Did you go ahead and tell him to make it?
I absolutely made raw green glass. I will add that again. Raw glue. Boy, that's fun to say. Add a couple more, sure. Rock. He's got to have. You know, it might be the plant cloth. which didn't
Oh,
show
so
up.
maybe he has some of those things, but I thought they only
yeah.
screamed out the stuff they didn't have already, and we saw him go grab stuff.
Also thought that until just about now. I possibly have counted this before. This is a pretty intricate thing, too. 4 different ingredients is not...
It's gonna be like, you know, a hat.
It is gonna be a hat. Straight another slaughtering, so maybe he'll grab some leather. And something we were talking about at the end of last Let's Play is that we've got to get into...
Gotta get into...
plant processing, which is what we're digging out here.
Oh, there you are. Over on the left there, I see it now.
Yes. And yeah, and the Arboretum, which is now sort of on hold.
We have a tunnel, or a pipe dug for the Arboretum to be flooded.
Correct. Did I hook up the floodgate? Let's find out. Can I link? There's nothing that can be linked up, so that floodgate is linked up by process of elimination.
Oh, so it's built and everything as well.
Looks like it's all built. Yeah, it hasn't been. The channel has not been flooded yet, but the floodgate is ready to. Oh, for Christ! Wait, when it rains.
Oh boy. A giant humanoid monster with a single eye set on his forehead. Not even a cool monster, Joe. It's just a boring cyclops.
All right, where is he? There he is at the bottom.
You guys might have some problems with that.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna turtle. I don't have a bridge to turtle with.
You don't? That's... yeah.
Al, I don't have a bridge to turtle with.
I don't know, Joe. It's you get into the game and you're doing all the stuff, and sometimes...
Well, let's...
We could build... I mean, you have...
We're gonna move them here so that we have some semblance of...
Move who?
Quote, unquote, the creative leaps, our squad, that I'm not even sure is armed.
You only have a single passage to the inside of your mine, so at the very worst, you can build... Oh, okay, so you can build a bridge. I was going to just say build a wall there.
Give it a whirl, but...
You're gonna... I mean,
if this gets done,
you'll have to build
wood, and then the lever.
The bridge and the lever, and get it linked up. I always just... When I'm in a dire situation, I'm just like, lock it all down.
I can get some traps in, too, while the things are... Maybe we can capture him. Think we can capture this guy?
Oh, not without... Well, yes, we could. But he's going to have to get here, so you would lose some dwarves.
I can set my trap with Kug Shugligeb, which is something I built, apparently. Great artifact there. I don't have I have no weapons. This is really a sad state of affairs. We'll try some Stonefall's traps, sure.
The best offense is a good defense, Joe.
Yep. Best offense is my unarmed... crappy military.
They're going to come out and try to build these, and he's just going to be rushing across the map.
Well, again, the military is going to station here, hopefully buying some time for the people building these things.
So he hasn't spotted us yet.
He has not tracked us yet, and he might kill all of our animals. Son of a bitch, he's going to kill all our animals. All right, let's. Why don't you
station the military out there by the animals?
They're pretty close. They'll definitely queue on him. Too close to edge. Chain. I don't want to place a chain. Boy, that's not what I wanted to do. I wanted to follow this guy. Let's follow Mr. Guy.
Mr. Guy. He's walking directly towards where we are.
That guy's not... Okay, he chased like a planter up to here, and now he's coming back down. Now he's chasing the planter around and around. Good! This guy's buying us some time. Excellent. Well done.
Build that trap.
He's also outpacing the, We got cages up? I think our bridge got built? No, bridge did not get built. But cages traps are up. So that's pretty cool. Going back to following him. This is...
I'm so tense. It's so tense.
Oh, he killed him.
Michelangelo has created a masterpiece statue, so...
Okay, it's time for this... Well,
okay, now you stop. So
do the cage... I know you don't know the answer to this. The cage trap... You know what? The elves are still here. Screwed, I'm tunneling. They can go through the elves if they want.
That's a good point. He'll kill them, and we'll be fine.
Will. The only burrow I have is Vomit Patrol. Whatever. Go here. You're just gotta tunnel for a bit. Name burrow. Oh, crap. Escape. Escape. Military alert. Civs are on. Oh, crap. Creative leaps are on this, but they are... I'm actually going to send the creative leaps at... Well, no, we're going to have the creative leaps where they are. No. We're going to move the creative leaps even further inside so that they hit the eggs first. The elves first. So creative leaps will station...
Can you just set them station on one square?
Yeah, you have to. They sort of cluster around it. Alright, let's go back to following the cyclops.
He kind of looks like a little cyclops there.
Yeah, he does. That's a good tile. He's definitely picking off my farmers and whatnot, but he kills them and then he's like, now what do I do? He's completely Oh, there he goes! After the elves!
Woo! We can take all their stuff.
That would be pretty cool. Nope. He killed them. He's still alive. He's not coming after me. Is he injured? This is interesting. I'm gonna see if I send the entire squad.
Oh, yeah, look at him first. Can't you see him?
Oh, boo. I want intelligence on what's going on. He's got some injuries. His first toe, left foot is injured. I don't know what brown means exactly, but it's not white. That's the extent of my diagnosis. You know what? Creative leaps, you were gonna cut your teeth on this guy. Go! Wow, that was terrible.
Did we die?
they're all dead. There's just corpses everywhere. But he's not coming into the fort.
Maybe he's looking at all those traps thinking, I don't want to be stuck in a trap. So he got all the elves and everything?
Oh, he just walked into the fort.
Well, Yeah.
That's bad. I'm not sure if you're aware of this.
We could, hold on. We could exit without saving.
That's cheating. Look, he's tired and he's winded, too.
We could cheat.
We could cheat. Creative leaps.
I think the real question here is, does the dude have his raw glass yet?
That may not be happening as well as I wanted. Create squad. No uniform. Everyone in. Both squads after the guy.
This is
A, B. This is a bit of a hit to our fort. Not gonna lie. But boy,
I can't believe he got past all of those traps. None of them phased him. Not even and plus, he went out against all those elves. I assume that some of those are decent.
I kind of thought the elves would do something more than what they did.
And here comes some people dying.
Is that a cyclops? C for cyclops?
Interrupted by cyclops. Is he dead?
He's dead! Wait, no. He's dead! It's the second one down. Someone's foot's there, but his corpse is also there. All right. That was fun. I'm going to take the... First, I'm going to undo all of these.
You're not going to keep our brilliant military?
No, I'm not. I will keep this guy as the captain of the guard.
Does he have some experience
I think he earned it. He's one of the two people who survived from that squad.
Great Cyclops invasion of whatever year this is.
Precisely what I'm hoping for. Oh, come on, really? I have to do like this? These guys I don't even think got involved. They appear to be fairly whole. And we're going to disband the hatches. The creative leaps. Zuglar here. So I'm going to hit F10. Look, you see the fonts and everything?
Yep.
Pow-pow!
Nice.
Yeah. But this guy got a kill, I think. Let's check out. Now we're going to go to Dwarf Therapist. Read. Go by squad. I do need to fill up that squad again. Military. Notable kill. Ansmos Lepel, the contest of culmination, the Cyclops. Well done, sir.
Year 253. I think, is what that is.
Absolute zero skills. What?
Well, at the very end it said
yes, I believe that's the... Yes.
I assume that's... Yeah, the Dwarven year 253.
Makes sense.
When did they start counting from?
One.
We're not... Okay. Well, there we go. Thanks. Appreciate that.
I enjoyed that. I enjoyed that a lot. Woo!
You know what I meant.
Of course I know what you meant. But
Many ancient civilizations would like have years count, or their counts from the reign of this king, or the time that this deity was alive.
You weren't getting that answer from me, though.
That's the truth. I did not get that answer from you. Is there a real answer? Is there dwarven
I'm sure there is,
timekeeping?
Yes. It's possibly...
We aren't 253 years into this world. That would be an extremely young world.
Oh, would it be young? Okay.
253 years total for the entirety of civilization and history?
Okay, I'm not sure when you're doing world generation that it's like... now that magma is cooling, and now... like, evolution is happening, and now we're going through the age of dinosaurs. I think it might have the world set up.
No, but I read somewhere that earlier, like, if you set your civilization time to very young, you get a lot higher savagery.
Yes.
Because it's, and more giant beasts. Because it actually does take into account things like, quote-unquote, the age of dinosaurs. Not really dinosaurs.
If you want to treat it that way, that's true. But I'm not entirely sure, what I said that.
Oh, okay.
I think I did normal, though, so it's possibly not. It's possibly like the founding of the first dwarven kingdom. Let's say that.
Okay.
I'm building a farmer's workshop and a loom. And
I wonder if there's etymological similarity between the word loom and the verb loom.
Clothing.
Like something looming over someone.
Thing. Yes, that's also something I think about. I'm just trying to... I just wanted to build an arboretum. Was that too much to ask, Dwarf Fortress?
Well, you built it. Where's my flood at, man?
Alright, we're gonna flood, because why not at this point? Alright, those two, channel those two out. You can make them a 1. Let's look at our corpse stockpile. Still only 3, but I think that's because... oh my god, look at all the dead elves.
Yep. Can we take all their stuff?
I think we get all their stuff. Tell you what, I'm gonna do.
Can you DBD that?
I am DBDing it. That's exactly what I'm doing. We're just gonna grab that. I should probably check needs empty bucket. Alright, I guess make a bucket. What am I? Wood bucket. I think because people are injured and lying all over the place, other people have to give them water, so we are gonna make this max priority. We're out of buckets for some reason. I should probably double check that I have, like, none of my farmers died and whatnot. I got 3 farmers.
By the way, for those of you who were waiting at the edge of your seats to find out the difference between loom and loom, the tool, interestingly enough, has its etymology traced all the way back to when loom meant tool, and tool also meant the same thing tool means today, which is the penis. I mean, it can mean. What? So there was a time when loom meant dick.
Right. Interesting.
And then the word for to come into view largely and indistinctly is not from that. It's from the Swedish loma, meaning to move slowly. And that was fun with words with Albert. Now back to your regularly scheduled Dwarf Fortress.
I was only half paying it. I don't know. That's great, Albert. You like penises. What is happening? Migrants.
Oh, you haven't paused.
Yeah, because migrants arrived, but I thought it needs empty cage. That's fine. We can possibly hold off on the cage trapping at this point.
Well, I think you should go ahead and maybe finish building that bridge.
Yeah, I believe... oh, they probably... yep, that's right. Okay. Okay. A lot of people are being found dead. I should probably get to work on those tombs. Rock blocks, good. Rock coffins. We're gonna need about.
This is why I always ended up paused, because there was 8,000 things happening, and I had to.
It starts to kick off a little crazy like.
You still haven't got that guy his whatever he wants, processed plants, by the way.
They did build the shops, so we are going to process plants, and that'll kind of be auto-loomed. Right. They definitely automatically, so that should work. I think I've got pigtails. Which is not talking about my hair, that's...
We understand what... At this point, I think people know what pigtails are.
We're pulling the lever, dude, we're doing it! Come hell or flood the fortress.
What?
Damn it. There he goes, ka-chunk! Ka-chunk.
Oh, there it is. Go down so we can see it. Did you wall off the fortress, by the way?
No.
Oh, so it's just gonna flood out into everything?
It's gonna, well, now we're gonna, I mean, it's a big space, so I figured I had time. Granted, everyone's injured and that's happening.
Okay.
Pull the damn lever! Pull the lever!
Did you make it a priority?
What? N, there! Pull the lever! Oh my god.
Oh, this is so much fun!
What in the hell?
This is so much fun!
What are you doing? Oh my god!
You kind of flooded your fort there, Joe. What's going on?
It's not as bad as it could be. They're playing they're playing around in it. They're having fun.
This might be our best episode ever.
Still loving the ratio of statue storage to temple. Definitely think that's just on point. Not terrible. Ones and twos. That's
We're gonna have trees growing all up in this fort.
better than anticipated, I'll say.
You anticipated?
You know what it is? You know what it was?
What?
They were going to pull the lever, but they all were pathing through here and trying to go up the ramp to get to the lever because they're freaking idiots. I'm gonna go ahead and build this wall. That's what I'm gonna do.
That's a good thought.
So that they stop doing this.
We can take it down later, I assume. So when we want to get
Always
in there and
can,
chop down our amazing trees that grow.
Terribly wrong, which is bound to happen because of this. Where do you think you know what? Here's the cemetery is going to be. Sure. Right off here, we're going to have. Maybe I could do something different, actually. For now, that'll be there. Great. And you need logs? Sure. Let's cut down some trees. You're all idiots, and I hate you.
I'm talking to the viewers now, by the way.
Cancels clean, dangerous terrain. That's great. Can't tell you how utterly useless that is. He's processing plants. The loom got suspended construction.
I was gonna say, can you zoom to the guy who's in the workshop? But
yeah,
no, we still have to see the loom get made.
Correct. And so basically, if you play this game enough, you come to realize you're not controlling things. It's the dwarves just silently judge you and gang up on you over time, is how this game gets played. And then you hate them, and you wind up in eternal battle with the dwarves. And become very bitter. Here he comes in with some string. He's making some cloth. I didn't put any stockpiles here.
This is exciting.
I don't care. because of apathy.
I'm still excited.
Yeah, he's all right. So, did that call this guy? Yes, it did.
There he is.
Wait, did he go nuts?
I don't know. He's wandering around.
This guy's general strucken by melancholy. You know, he might have gone nuts. Was this the guy that was in the mood, or did the mood guy run off? You don't know, do you? Woo!
I don't know, Joe.
Let's find that mood. Nope, he went nuts.
His happiness level is fine. His stress level is 0.
All things being equal, people aren't too miserable.
Stricken by melancholy, I would assume, doesn't mean he's gonna kill somebody. He's just really, really in a funk.
He's just kind of bummed. Mother of...
You'll get over it. I've been there.
Yeah, he will. I mean, in all honesty. What is this? Gold, cassiterite, and galena. I guess cassiterite gave me something sort of useful, didn't it?
Yeah.
I have no good ores. I'm gonna make some tin swords or something just to have
our boat making enterprise.
What?
Making a pun on the word ore.
Oh.
From rowing, you know?
Yeah.
It wasn't very good.
It wasn't bad.
I'm sorry.
Well, a lot of the...
There can't all be winners, Joe.
Has died down. That guy's no longer... That's going to start turning into trees. Maybe.
Yes, it is.
Maybe.
I love it when a plan comes together.
And I'm gonna make a cemetery, which is not something I had planned to do this Let's Play, but things happened.
You just weren't gonna. Oh, in this episode.
Yeah.
I thought you meant never. I was like, people are gonna die, Joe.
No!
Sadly.
I don't bury them, they're not dead. There's our snake in a cage, by the way.
The Stephen King story about that.
Where should I put that? Let's put that in the dining room. Which I don't know how to zoom to.
There you go.
That's interesting.
It's flooded with water.
What the hell's happening?
The water came down into your dining room, Joe. Up down the stairs.
There's a hole in this... Yep, there it is. During the whole ramp channel thing...
Well, on the plus side, it didn't flood your main fort.
It did not. This turned out perfectly. The
He
problem is
planned
the
it that
overflow
way.
went here.
He's been planning this from the very beginning, guys.
Yes. Remember when I was like, it's not that bad. It's only 1s and 2s. That was true, but that's because there was apparently a hole in the ground. And this is happening. I'm going to dig some more holes in this area so this gets a little more daylight. And then I'm going to build that cage with, not a bridge, cage with a snake in it. Right here. I want everyone to walk past. Yep, this python. This badass python.
I'm still not fully understanding why you built a hole in the floor.
I think it happened because of the ramps situation. I think something got... I did not intentionally channel down into the kitchen.
Okay.
At all, to the best of my knowledge.
I was thinking maybe it was some weird ramp removal thing because you were...
Yeah, I think
miasma.
Hey, we got miasma. I think I know what that is. I think that's the dead elves that are in the dump stockpile.
That's... Yeah, okay.
And if I can find my dump. Anyone know where my dump is?
You can find your dump. That's... Absolutely.
No idea. No, that's... I don't know what this zone is. This is a meeting area, apparently. That's great. Can they get in there? I'm so freaking confused. Everything just kicked off at once.
It's gotta be...
There's the dump. Okay,
Yeah.
so I definitely got it with one of those squares, so they'll start reclaiming that, hopefully. Stupid dwarfs. What else were we trying to do? We made wooden buckets. Oh, probably a hospital. We'll build the hospital right next to the morgue.
It'll save time.
Yes. Absolutely. Yes. Perfect.
Equal, even... I love that they're the same size, even.
Yes. Hopefully which one will fill up first? Da, 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 da. Did that bridge get finished? It did! Here by the... What is this? A duck? Oh, a ghost!
Woo! We haven't had dead people for that long, have we? I mean, I guess it's been since the beginning of the...
I mean, if the guy was pissed off, he's pissed off.
Who is? The ghost?
I think that's what... I mean, I don't know. I'm joking as to why they rise, but, ghosts are gonna be ghosts.
It's not like in The Sims, though, where they just come and hang out with your butt like they're just buds.
Well, yeah, they tend to be ornery. They can kill, if they're really bad ghosts. I don't quite know what the correlation is between... What is happening? Oh, they're walking down the ramp to get in there because this is still a meeting place. Because I'm an idiot. Wow, everything just started... Okay.
Why did you build nest boxes in your meeting place?
Because I moved the meeting place out and it had an empty room. I was like, I'll just throw nest boxes in here. Sort of like how... And then the channeling got all kinds of crazy and collapsed into the fort. This used to be a decent-sized meeting room, and this used to be a square dormitory. But things have changed. Things have changed. Okay. I was going to see if I have any freaking ore... Not stock. Yeah, stocks. To speak of. Or bars. What I'm making out of ores. I have 5 copper bars. That's not enough. That's not enough by a long shot.
Don't you have a smelter going?
I think so, but it's possible that... Yeah, it's giving me the magma smelter. Giving the magma smelter. Yeah, he's supposed to be smelting. Someone's supposed to be sitting there smelting right now.
What now? I'm going to ask what might be a dumb question, but I'm not sure what the answer is. So I'm going to ask it. What are those blue things up against the top wall there?
These?
Yeah, those are your bins?
Yeah, those are the bins.
Okay.
This one's wooden, this one's tin. Again, Albert, I don't know if you know this.
You can build wood bins?
You can make wooden bins. Yes. I don't know where that guy went. He's just smelt the ore. What are you idiots doing? My God.
Is he on hauling? Maybe you need to pull him off of hauling.
I do only have 4 idlers. I guess there is a lot going on, but I would like my smelters to be much more smelty. Smelting is a Charlie work job. I guess I don't have a ton of Charlie workers all of a sudden because a lot of them died. Or they're in the military. So we're going to switch this guy over to Charlie work.
I was really fortunate that one wave showed up right after we got a bunch of people killed off, though.
Yeah, that helped. You're not my trader. What are you doing? Liar.
Liar.
That's not Albert.
Pants on fire.
This guy. Woodworker. I guess this is probably the other... that wave that showed up that I guess I'm realizing right now I didn't really do anything with. It was fortunate, and then this guy's doing nothing but hunting. So that's great. Okay, so you are Charlie Work. You are a tray crafter. What is this? Beekeeper. Great. That's just flooding me with useful idiots.
Why do you hate bees, Joe?
I love bees, but I've never actually been able to... I love honey, I'll say, I guess.
I was not able to get the honeybees going in my fort either.
Yeah, I never really actually been able to do that. All of these pretenders to the trading throne. A ranger. Interesting. You can
Can you say his nickname?
I can just set his
nickname. Can you call him Rick?
I can do that. That is a thing I can do.
Thank you.
You're very welcome. Possibly he'll be of use later. After...
Everybody, some other people remember Ranger Rick, by the way. I wasn't the only one who got that magazine when I was a kid.
It sounds very, very, very familiar.
It was like a kid's environmental nature magazine that you could get. I remember I had a subscription to it, and which is weird because my parents weren't really environmentalists. So a very conservative dad, but somehow I was having this like environmental message. You know, they were totally cool with me reading about this stuff. It had cool science things too.
Wait a minute, this guy is in a mood. We do have a mood. Did that just happen while I was... Yes, it did. Okay. That was weird. Alright, so that should speed things along. Where are we at time-wise, by the way?
We're about 40 minutes, especially if I cut some of that stuff out you told me to cut out.
Let's make sure this guy's kicked off with his work. He claimed a craft Dwarf's workshop, and he's running through the smelly hallways. He's grabbing some bones.
I like that we actually have dirt down on this level. We didn't actually... If we dug that differently, we wouldn't need to have flooded it.
Shh. He's begun. He has begun his construction. Should we call it?
I think we should. I think it's been a good Let's Play, and I don't expect anything more exciting than all of the things that have already happened to happen in the next 5 minutes.
Yeah, that was a thing.
Some good value for money.
Thanks for watching, guys. Like, subscribe, go to humanechoes.com, check out other content, etc., etc.
We'll be back next week with more Dwarf Fortress.
Later.